feature a creative work for your viewing and listening pleasure. Today we have something very special, put on by Chole Rivera. She is directing the Sunday Assembly Players in her adaptation of a sketch called Creation, an Oral History.
It's my favorite kind of history.
Perfect. So before we get started, we will need a little audience participation today. So when I hold up this sign, you're gonna make noise, okay? So let's practice once, stomp your feet, clap, whatever you need to do. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Very, very good. You're a very good audience. Thank you. Okay, so welcome to beautiful Hudson Theaters today, and get ready to feel old. The world is 13.8, or the universe specifically, is 13.8 billion years old. That is the big 1, 3, oh. Anyway, so today we're gonna have a little behind the scenes with the cast of The Creation. And to get started, if everyone would just like to introduce themselves.
This is working. All right, good. People call me a lot of things. You can call me God, the creator. I sort of made all this happen, so.
I am the earth.
I'm the star of it all. You might know me as the sun.
I'm the all-encompassing sky.
That's the ocean if you miss it.
Ocean.
And mine is best illustrated probably by an ode that this audience wrote for me several years ago. Shine on, harvest me in the sky. I ain't had no love since very July. Good stuff.
The heavens say hello in unison.
Thanks everyone for joining us here today. I am some name I'll think of later. So to get us started, let's start at the beginning. In the beginning,
It was dark. Okay, but that was cool because I'm God and I can see in the blackest of nights. But one day I was looking out at the abyss and I'm like, what am I doing with my life?
right? Yeah.
I was just feeling sort of adrift. And then I remembered I'm an immortal being who has no end and no beginning. I needed a project. So, something to do to pass the time, which isn't really even a concept I fully identify with. But
The bang was like insanely loud.
I love drama.
It was great to exist, obviously, but it was still really dark.
He made me and the earth in one shot. And I don't want to say that wasn't super impressive, because it was. But there was literally nothing there. And even if there had been anything there, you wouldn't have been able to see it, because it was still just darkness all over everything.
I mean, I realized I was going to need to work on my presentation visually. That's something I struggle with a lot on account of how I'm everywhere and nowhere, and I'm invisible to the human eye. It's hard for me to wrap my head. I have no corporeal form. Hard for me to wrap my head around the idea of just like, okay, people need to be able to see what they're doing and where they're going and like each other. I'd say it took about a day to come to terms with that, and then I was all in.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, I think you might even say it didn't really even get started until those 4 little words, right?
It's it's so crazy how stuff catches on. I was just thinking out loud, like, let there be light. But people say that to me all the time. It's definitely one of my biggest hits. Like that and Thou Shalt Not. Like, are probably my two biggest hits. I mean, those are iconic lines.
Those are really well known, yeah.
Sometimes I worry that I peaked too soon. I like to think I'm still doing good work, and people just, aren't listening to me as much as they used to. You know what I mean?
Even though there were billions of other stars already, I just felt this connection with the Earth like right away. I could tell we were gonna be close.
That's such a good point.
Oh, that
Oh my
ocean.
God, that
Am
guy.
I right?
Right. The sun changed everything for me. Now it's gotten complicated with climate change, skin cancer, and all that stuff. But back then, it was really pure and simple.
Once we had day and night, light and dark, I knew we were on to something special. People always say that in hindsight, but really, it was unlike anything I'd ever experienced. Which means it was unlike anything in recorded or unrecorded history, let's be honest.
God was ready to make the earth into the world as we know it today. This is when we got the water, the land, and the sky. Hello!
Go on.
Of course, he made a celestial being to rule over the night skies. Enter the moon.
I had no idea the moon was going to become such a thing, I was just trying to be practical. Honestly, daytime had a light, so why not have a light for nighttime?
No, that makes sense. That makes total
Look,
sense.
my take is why even mention the moon and me in the same sentence? I'm a flaming orb that gives light and heat. If you look directly at me, you go blind. The moon is just this floating hunk of space rock.
Oh boy.
Whoa. I was under the impression that we were going to be equal, and then I come out here and I hear God talking about me being a lesser light, and why are you talking shit about me in front of the whole world?
You rang? Don't mind me, JC, just walking through.
It's Jesus Christ.
And he's gone. Every time.
You guys changed history.
You
That's
don't
my
give
boy.
off light, moon. The moon wouldn't even glow if it weren't for me. God is just stating facts.
Okay, that's what God told you? I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response.
Then God decided to populate the earth with all kinds of creatures, starting with birds in the sky and fish in the water, followed by all the land mammals.
And all of a sudden, there were just like birds everywhere, just like in my face constantly. I have to say, I wasn't prepared for there to be quite so much bird shit.
Like I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I saw that it was good.
Okay, look, honestly, this is where it kind of gets difficult for me, because God starts going around and saying He created everything.
Here we go.
Okay, sure, but if it weren't for me, the sun, all of this would die.
I've always been so grateful for the sun's contributions, and I don't know why they would say otherwise, but the sun can stand in his truth. who am I to say that's not how it really happened? Oh, wait. I'm God. And I literally invented you.
I mean, I was always there. I've always been here.
I've got to say, this was a really tough phase for me.
This is where we came in. God created humankind.
Not gonna lie, I liked it better before.
Well, I think that's probably all the time we have for today. I want to thank the cast of The Creation for joining us today. Can I get a hand for them? I would love to do a Q&A, but we don't quite have time today, I think. So thank you all for joining us. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Thank you.